and women and children, etc. So the Al-Imdaad Foundation teams are right now in a meeting with the disaster management to get a clear picture of what the situation. But for the community out there, just to understand that you can do nothing at this moment because the water is chest high in the CBD. The roads of King Street, Live Street, Fourth Street, etc., are still that what we call a high in terms of water. So if the water levels drop about 4 meters, 3 meters, then all this water will then start draining via the what they call stormwater drains back into the river and flow out. That is when your mopping up, cleaning up, etc., will take place, and then you have a clear indication as to what are the what they call issues and how much of damages and so forth that has taken place, and then from there a collated assessment can be done. And then we can inform individuals. NGOs have been phoning us from throughout the country to ask how we can help and what type of help. That only can be determined after the water levels have gone right down.
Oh,
And then
okay. All right. So, but for now, you people are good to go in terms of sufficient food, sufficient supplies to assist those that are most in need. Before,
Gee,
and then the other my next question, you can respond to both. The next question is obviously you're saying that the CBD is still relatively the water is still very high there. That then suggests, Abed, that all of the perishables have perished. All the food stuff, in fact, all of most of the shops, all of their goods are totally damaged, which means that you will be running very short on food supplies, and that's when you're going to call on other organizations to come in with food supplies and other needy items.
exactly. Your second question is what I will answer first. Is that it'll be a very devastating and sad situation when you go into your shops, your food supplies, the clothing, the shoes, whatever type of business you were. If you were in the hardware, your cement, everything is destroyed and so forth. And in terms of the food supply, that is why we are saying as Al-Imdaad Foundation, a proper need assessment will be done day after, and inshallah, then we can then say that 1, 2, 3 items are needed, and if the NGOs can, and what quantities, and then we can get the NGOs to respond and individuals throughout the country. Warehouse spacing has also been arranged in terms of extra, and the coordination will be done via Al-Imdaad Foundation and disaster management and assisting. And as I was in the meeting now, there are something like 400 homes that also been affected outside Ladysmith in the rural areas. The reports are coming in now. There's something like 17 wards. I'm giving you first-hand information from the meeting now that have also been affected. People's houses have fallen down in the rural areas and so forth. So once we're out of this meeting, we put a report together to understand how we are going to arrange for the interventions and coordination of this relief aid, inshallah.
Okay, so my first question then, you guys are good with supplies currently to be able to feed all of those affected families. For now, you do have sufficient supplies.
That's correct. We are overseeing it from Al-Imdaad Foundation and the local community, and we have enough supplies to continue for now.
Okay. I'm kind of just thinking, I'm not there, you are on the ground. It must be so heartbreaking and so frustrating for people just to sit and look at this deluge of water, um, you know, uh, all around them, having destroyed the very fabric of their lives, and are so totally helpless and can do nothing about it, hopeless and helpless. So they're kind of just sitting around, or are they trying to join forces with Al Imdaad and roll up their sleeves and try and do something practical to start cleaning up, or do something so that they don't sit idle and get overwhelmed by this very sad situation that they find themselves in.
Okay, let me give you the picture. Myself, been staying in Fourth Street near the Sufi Masjid. I come from 23rd. And the picture is that it is all, such a bleak disaster, sadness, because you don't know what to pick up, what to take and run from your house. When you come back to house and you open the front door, you can't even open the door because the door has already been blown up because of the woodwork, and you have to kick your door in to go in. Walking to your house, everything is waterlogged. Everything has been floating around, not forgetting the sewer and etc. that floated into your entire house. That's one. Number two, your question regarding the 125 evacuees. They can do nothing at their home because it is now at neck-high water where they're all staying near the sea. They are flats over there, so they all have to be based at the hall till the water goes down. And that's why the Al-Imdaad Foundation is saying the next step is for mopping up and cleaning when the water levels go to a comfortable level where they all can work. So yes, it is a bleak situation. You walk in your house, everything is destroyed. We don't even know where to start up cleaning. You got silt inside, you got sewer inside your house, you got everything, your papers, your documentation, everything, because the moment the waters are coming in, you got to run out of your house. And I mean it, you have to run out and jump on the boat and the dinghies and go out, otherwise you will get drowned. So your life comes first, or your documents, or your possessions. So I've been there myself, so I can give you first hand of what the situation is. Sleep in the halls, to be sharing all those toilets with everybody, nothing wrong. But it is something that when NGOs used to come and give us a blanket or a food parcel, we know that feeling. And we know when the tears are coming down our eyes and say, what do we do? We are totally hopeless, but not at all. When Allah is with us and the Ummah is with us, and the teaching of Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that go out, kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijan linnas, go and help people. The best amongst you who help people. So alhamdulillah, in that way, it gives you hope. And this is where the Al-Imdaad Foundation comes in. The Al-Imdaad Foundation is the vehicle of the Ummah that they're assisting all and sundry throughout the world.
And Allah is Ghafur Rahim. He won't give you a difficulty greater than you can bear. He's with you every step of the way. Just in closing, then, I've come across a report that obviously what you've just said to me now is suggesting that you literally are going to be starting from scratch once you go back into your home or your business. And we've also heard that the people of Ladysmith, insurance companies have stopped offering insurance to the people of Ladysmith because of the situation, the very volatile situation. Every now and again, Ladysmith is suffering from this problem, which is floods and loss of life, loss of business, loss of earnings, and having to start from scratch. Is that true? Is it true that long-term and short-term insurers are not prepared to invest in Ladysmith?
Okay, with regards to the insurance part of it, I won't be able to comment because I'm not knowledgeable on that point. But to bring you back to 1987, we have been getting this stats from 1987. And even I was given a brief yesterday in the job meeting that is even before that. So with regards to the shopkeepers that have their goods all that devastated, what will happen is through this job here, they will have to declare it a disaster in terms of Disaster Management Act. Once it becomes declared a disaster for all business houses and what have you, then day after, applications will be then made for financial assistance and so forth. That's what has been done over the years that I have said to you again. I've been to 20 floods, and we know even the households that are the owners, they will have to go through a long process before the declaration come, and there's so many conditions for declaration. With regards to people's insurances, I cannot comment as Al-Imdaad Foundation as to what the situation is, the individual situation, and they will have to check with the insurance company.
Okay, Jazakallah very much for all of that information, bringing us up to speed. We are going to play off, we're going to end this interview with a short 30-second flood video for people to see what exactly it looks like. Allah accept all of your efforts and the efforts of all the people of Ladysmith, very especially Al-Imdaad Foundation. May you forever be strengthened to be able to assist in these type of situations. Keep strong. Allah be with each and every one of you. Till tomorrow, inshallah, when we ask for an update again. It is Assalamu alaikum and Khuda Hafiz.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to you and the listeners, and thanks for having us to update. Jazakallah khair.
Keep safe.
Okay, here we have the evacuee being put onto the dinghy and coming out with our teams. I've been advised that only one person at a time, I think. We're trying to bring another person out from inside. hopefully we see there is another person, I'm sure, that can be rescued from their house here at the Al-Imdaad Avenue ground.
Breaking